So in this video, we're going to do Guild Boss Battle. I'm going to do both normal and hard, and just showing you the two strats that I use. So the team you see here, Jericho, Gowther, Green Helbram, and then Gustav is just for normal. When I do hard mode, I swap out Helbram for my Merlin, mainly for the shield, and I'll explain why once we do it. We're going to run through with this once. Let me just make sure I have everyone's gear equipped first. So for Gustav, you want to have penetration on his, or pierce rate. That's what they call it on global. And the reason for it is it's his passive. Decreases all enemy resistance by the value of the hero's pierce rate at the start of the battle. So if you're not sure what resistance does, you can actually go here. A fixed value which defends against a portion of damage taken. So the higher the percentage they have, they take less percentage of damage. If you can lower that, you actually maximize your damage output. Because my Helbram is very weak, I haven't really leveled him. I'm just going to give him HP defense gear. Now the best thing you can do is give Gowther full defense gear. So let's do that. I'm just going to steal some gear from some of my guys. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to be the best, but we just want to see these numbers that we're going to put up. I love that sound. Yeah, I can take Escanor's. Now the best thing to do is if you can get at least 8,000 defense, and then you maximize your resistance, he will not take damage at all, and that's actually the best thing you can do. Actually, I got a ton of these belts, and none of them change anything. Like that. Oops, not enhance. You'll see my defense isn't there. It's not a big deal. And Jericho, the best thing you can do for her is ensure that you have around 10,000 attack, and then you only go for crit damage. I'm nowhere near that, and you'll see I'm not even crazy geared out. I still rolled crit damage on those two, and then just a regular attack set, doesn't really matter. We're just going to run in with this. This may be a very long video, because I want to show you can do this entirely. I didn't actually look at my link partners, that's funny. They're super important. I want to show you can entirely do this without crazy gear, and you'll see RNG. Now it's very critical, first turn, do not use Jericho's bleed attack before your regular attack. You do not want to kill him quickly. At least yet. So, we're going to do those two first. Now I always make sure to do Gowther's next, because I always want to make sure I have this card ready to rank up the other cards. I'm going to use this one right after. RNG isn't always on my side, but again, this is just to show that you can do it. And you should be able to get about 750 points, give or take a little bit. So that merger's unfortunate. I'm just going to speed up team speed there. This will still work, it's just not ideal. So what I'm going to do here with my Jericho, I'm going to move card once to get Alt Orb. Another one, I'm going to use the attack, and then I'm going to quickly move to merge Gustav's freeze. And the next turn, I'm just going to go for a very quick kill. So I'm going to rank up the freeze. We're going to use attack that. And we're just going to go for the nuke. If we crit, it's not going to be the best damage because it's just a silver or actually a bronze attack stat increase, but about 900k. This will probably be about 680 points maybe. 725, good enough. Now there's another strategy you can do, and I'm going to show how it works, but it's not optimal on normal. So I'm going to just take out Helbram for my Merlin. Now what this is going to do, the reason you want this, is it is both for the depleting of the ultimate orb gauge, but it's actually going to be the shield. If you can get a shield on Gowther, Gowther's passive is just going to start to skyrocket your Jericho's damage. So for each turn that Gowther takes no damage, at the start of the next turn, you'll have a 10% increase in attack. Now this stacks up to 5 times, but if you do take any damage, it's going to reset back down to 0. I'll show you why it's not that great on normal mode. But at least you'll get to see the strategy. And then I'll take this exact same team and go into hard mode. So much like last time, normally I don't do the bleed, but I want to get as much damage on him as well. So I am going to bleed when it's on hard, because the boss has significantly more HP. Now, what I do on turn 1 is I use Merlin's shield. I want to start the stacks as quickly as possible, and depending how everything turns out, I may change what I do, but I'll explain as I do it. Well, that's actually not a bad, that's not terrible. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use both attacks. I don't want to rank anything up yet, and there's a reason for it, which I'll explain very shortly. And then I'm going to use Gowther's and then Gustav's attack here. Now the reason I don't want to rank up cards yet, if you can get level 3 buff on Jericho for your ulti. Nope, not that lucky. So this is where RNG just failed me a little bit. It could be worse, but it could have been significantly better. I don't even have rank 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to risk this a little bit. I'm going to burn his ulti. It will not kill. I am going to move Jericho's attack. Doesn't matter where I move it. I can move it to the front. I really wanted to have Gowther buff, but I can't risk it. So I'm just going to rank up now in hopes that I grab another rank up card afterward. It is going to give me his ultimate, so I might as well merge his cards there. Just have less cards in hand. And I just gotta hope he doesn't attack my Gowther. Nope, not an extra rank up, that's unfortunate. Without a level 3, this isn't going to be that impressive. But again, this is RNG, so I'm just going to do it anyways. And we'll go right back in. This one's probably only going to net me around 450 points. See, way less damage without everything stacked up. That's okay. Still 536. So between both runs, it's still more than 1200 anyways. I was really hoping for a higher number. We're going to do that run one more time. Now, if you don't have Merlin, you can go to that buff. The buffing one that I showed. I just don't find that it's that beneficial. The buff does increase your damage by a lot, but Halberd dies very easily, and then you don't get your passives from Gowther, so Gowther's passive does account for a significant amount of damage. But you do need some RNG. You need to be able to get Merlin's shield a couple more times. So just like last time, we're going to do the bleed. We're going to do the attack. We're going to do Gowther's attack followed by shield. And if you're wondering what gear I use on Merlin, it's just attack and defense. Nothing crazy. She does have pretty good gear for me, but... okay, this could work. So I'm going to move Jericho's card once. I'm going to use her attack. Now she gets her ulti next turn. I'm going to then merge Gustav's cards. If I use the rank up right now, I do guarantee I have a gold, but I'm going to hold off on one turn. And the reason for it, I'm hoping to get another rank up. I'm just not that lucky, my friends. So we're just going to go for it. Again, I'm rushing this kill, so I don't have that many passive buffs. I didn't even get his rank 3 invasion arrow. But rank 3's pretty good. No luck on the crit. We're going to go one more time, guys. Even still, that was 617 points, but less than last time. Or was it? No, that's more than last time. Now, the key strategy with this guild boss is highest damage wins more points. But if you can't do high damage, you have to kill him quickly. Jericho just skyrockets when you get more buffs and everything else, so I mean, that's why everyone uses her. So, same thing as last time. At least this will guarantee 2 passive buffs. Now if we're super lucky, we'll get Invasion Arrow, followed by another Invasion Arrow. Nope. But that's quite alright. So we're going to slide Jericho's card over. Use the attack. We're going to merge Gustav's. And then what I'm going to do here is I am going to use Gustav's attack on the furthest left. I could have used the one on the right, but just a force of habit. So my Jericho could die here. Yeah, I can't risk it. We're just going to go for the kill again. You know what? Let's try something. This might not pay off well, but sometimes you just gotta risk it. Gonna rank up Merlin, use her shield, burn his ulti. Actually, nope. I don't want to do that much damage. I'm gonna burn his ult first, then rank up Merlin. This way I do less damage, and I'm gonna use Gowther's attack so no one else gets their ult. And what I'm hoping happens from this here is I get some more passive stacks and I can get a couple invasion arrows. Don't kill my Jerry. We're going to go for the kill here because I'm not risking it anymore. I'm going to go rank up. I'm going to do one attack with Jericho. The reason for it, just to get a bit more chance at crit. Then I'm going to go for level 3 once it gets ranked up, followed by the ulti. Now I have a 4 stack, I believe, on Gowther's passive, so it's going to do good damage. I just gotta hope I crit. Come on, crit. Of course I do not. So you'll see I got less points there, and that's only because I took an extra 2 turns, I think it was. We'll go one more time. The good thing is it doesn't use any stamina or anything like that. So you literally could just keep going and going and going until you finally get some good RNG. I've had it before where I had to do over 30 runs on a single one. I just couldn't get any RNG. Good gear does make this easier. If you take less damage, you don't have to worry about healing, or not healing, sorry, about trying to rush the kill. But if I can get a gold rank up, those extra stats are just gonna be huge. So again, I'm always going to move over Jericho's card first, then use the attack to make sure I have her alt gauge up. I'm going to merge Gustav's cards, and then I'm going to use one of Gowther's attacks. The order in which you do it, not a big deal. Oh, so I just lost Gowther stacks. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm just going to try to burn him down to make sure I have some card gains here. And if not, we'll just end the video there. At least you saw how to get over 1,200 points anyways. Yeah, no luck. But having some more Jericho attack cards is not bad. So we'll go 1. We'll go 1. And we just gotta hope we crit. That's all there is to it. A crit, but would have been so much more damage. Somehow that was still a higher score than I had. But now that shows you just can get 1,400 points just like that. If everyone in your guild can do it, you'll be top. Probably 5% or less. Or higher, I mean, sorry. But that's all there is to it for Guild Boss, guys. So again, the team build once more. Oops. So the team you see here is going to be my hard mode. Jericho, Gowther, Merlin, and Gustav. When I'm doing easy mode or normal, I throw in Helbram instead, and it's just due to the buffs. I find that it amplifies everything a little bit better. But that's all you gotta do. And just to prove, I don't have a maxed out Jericho either. Yeah, mine's a 4 out of 6. But if you look at cosmetics, I don't have much unlocked. For weapons, I'm missing everything basically. Only thing I did was do the infinity for the bat because I love the bat. I haven't even bought the one from the pop-up shop. This one's huge. Bit of pierce rate, more crit damage. That's massive. Don't even have her 6 out of 6, guys. Which adds a ton of attack. I could do it right now, but I'm saving that for another unit. But that's all you gotta do. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and you find it useful and you're able to bring up your damage in the guild. Take care, everyone.